fucking decals and shit on the door and all of that kind of shit. Big Christmas lights, little shit to shine on the crib and shit.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Well, actually, she be making me do that shit.
Okay, yeah, man. We live, man. Randy Nickels TV with my dude Kev, man. And we back with another one, man. You know what I'm saying? It's where we talk about the daily topics, news, and all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I got the young boy Kev in the building, man. Say what up to the people, Kev. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. What up, baby?
Word up, man. So we gonna talk a little something, a little disturbing news for the day, man. You know, but
Nah, this shit is sad, dog. This shit is super sad. We keep seeing this shit happen over and over and over and over and over again, son. It's like retarded.
Word up, man. As you know, man, the dude TakeOff from the Migos has been shot and killed last night or this morning, early morning in Houston, Texas. But we gonna get right into it, man. If you in the building, man, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Yo, man, you got any links you want to share before we start with the show, man?
I mean, there's some footage out there, but I mean, the videos that shit is just too graphic to show, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
But, but for you, but for you got anything you want to promote, platform or anything like that before we get into, you know, the
Nah, just jump right into it.
Just jump right into it. Just jump right into it. I bet,
nah,
man. So
this ain't the time. This ain't the time for that, baby. It's definitely not the time for that.
I feel you, no doubt, man. So here we go, man. According to Media Takeout, man, TakeOff from the Migos murdered over dice game in Houston. They got pictures. They have videos. I will not be showing the videos at all. I may show a picture for a slight, quick second, and that's it. You guys, y'all can go and look for all that yourselves, man. We just here to talk about the, you know, the shit that just happened, man. You know. So, according to Media Takeout, just confirmed that Takeoff, 1/3 of the popular Atlanta group Migos, was shot and killed early this morning while at a dice game in Houston. Now, Kev, let me ask you something, man. What do you feel about rappers getting together, you know, in the middle of, you know, just like I don't know if it was a mall he was at. They say he was at a bowling alley or something. Then he was, you know, they were shooting dice, man. What you feel about dice games, Kev? You feel about that? You a rich man and you playing dice? Would you do that, man? Would you still be doing that?
I would do that, but I would do that in in a controlled environment. I definitely would not be doing that amongst, you know what I'm saying, a group of 40 something people. You know what I'm saying? At especially if I'm a rich man, I'm a rapper, I'm a celebrity, you know. I'm just not what for what? I don't see the purpose of it, but maybe that was the story. That's what's being put out there. I don't know the truth behind that. But from what the video showed, it seemed like there was this arguing. It didn't seem like they was arguing over a dice game. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like somebody said something that Quavo didn't like, and something about basketball, and somebody must have made a joke. It seemed like about basketball, and he wasn't in the mood to be joking.
All right, well, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get further more into the story here, man. All right, so according to a reliable source, the rapper was involved in a dice game, and one of the participants pulled a gun and murdered the Atlanta rapper. Takeoff, born Kashern, I can't really pronounce the man's name. Please forgive me. Ball is best known as a member of the hip-hop trio Migos, along with his uncle Quavo and first cousin, once removed, Offset. You know they was beefing, right? You know they had broke up. and it was only Quavo and Takeoff.
Allegedly.
Nah, so I think they came out with their own album, I believe. It was Quavo and
But they was
Takeoff. They came off, you know,
but they was
with their
already
own album.
doing they all had their own solo projects before allegedly the breakup.
Nah, but I'm saying though, it is a breakup. I believe it was a breakup because you know what I'm saying, those two dudes went on Drink Champs together. They all three of them was always together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't see the interview.
But all three of them was not together, you know, and
Right.
according to some news, they were saying that, you know, Offset is trying to, you know, which is Cardi B's husband. He's trying to you know, sue the record label he was signed to, Quality Control. He was trying to, you know, I guess get his publishing or whatever the case may be. So it's some family, you know, it's discrepancies going on right now, I feel, you know, and at a bad time, you know, one of the dudes gets shot and killed.
Right.
And now,
but
you know,
I did hear some of those stories about there was some tension in the group or whatever. But
yeah.
following that, just recently, Quavo bought Takeoff a Migos chain with all three of them on it. So basically, and he posted it, put it out there.
How long ago was that?
This was just before right before they dropped a new song.
Okay.
They had just dropped a new song. This was a couple days ago, I think, or maybe a week ago. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I know they got a new song out right now. And just before the song was dropped, Quavo posted a chain that he gave to Takeoff.
Okay,
and it had the three Migos on it. So if they broke up officially, I don't think he would have did that.
Well, you know, I guess, you know, at the end of the day, them dudes is always gonna be family, regardless, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but there is a video. I don't know if the link is still up. I will not be hitting that link, but there are some pictures here. You know, this was him before everything happened, before the event occurred. This shit is sad, man. And when I was driving to work this morning, man, all I hear is on reports the man has been fatally shot, man. You know, and this is him here. I don't know if you can see, and that's it. I'm not keeping that up there. Now, there's something interesting, you know, that's surfacing too, son. So I'm gonna read it to you. It was a text message here, and it says like this. You see this? You can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one of the I don't know where this text message came from. You know, they blanked out the number and everything like that. So it says, so Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off. Bad. So dude had an attitude and tried getting aggressive with the wrong nigga. You know what I mean? I guess that's a gang. I ain't gonna say the name. I think I saw it. You guys go and do y'all due diligence. I won't be saying what that says there. And dude got on his ass. Then somebody they was with jumped up, and that's when somebody bunched up. Then shots just started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos. They were coming from somebody Migos was with.
Yeah.
But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff accidentally, and the other niggas started shooting back, and I think he got hit again, but ultimately his own niggas killed him because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body drop. Quavo was perplexed over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quiet nigga in the room the whole time.
Right. That is facts. He was like a hungry dude. I mean, to me, I've always, in all the altercations that you've seen him in, he was always quiet, you know, until it was time to pop off. You know, when it was a problem, then he would handle it. But it's just unfortunate, man. When you just gotta learn, people out here. You gotta learn how to hold your head, man. Be level headed, man. It's not worth it, man. It's just not worth it.
It
The other
ain't.
day, I went to a party and almost got into it with a dude, and I'm too old for that crap, man. Like I'm not. You step on my shoe, you don't say sorry. I'm walking away, bro. As long as you don't put your hands on me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, man.
I got kids.
I feel you, son. Know what I mean? This shit is crazy. So what you feel about this text here? You feel what was going on exactly from this text happened, or what you feel? Because
I mean,
we saw the video on TMZ about them
it
dudes
seemed it
arguing and
seemed
shit.
pretty. I mean, it seemed like whoever sent this text must have had firsthand witness of what happened, or they could have. I don't know. It depends if that person was actually there, or is that somebody that heard what happened and sent this text to somebody else.
I don't know.
But if that's somebody that was actually there and they said they seen one of the Offset members, one of the, I'm sorry, excuse me, one of the Migos members crew from the crew accidentally shot Takeoff. I mean, I guess that's what happened. You know?
Yeah,
But
man.
still, and all in all, it's as you can see, if that was the case, it's a tragedy. Either way, it's like was that worth it?
Was it worth it? That's the next question I was gonna ask you. Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? There was, but
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A man lost his life. You know what
so
I'm saying?
so from that from the video, what can have been prevented? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, what could have
Quavo
been a
tried
prevent?
to Quavo tried to diffuse it. That's the sad part. It looked like to me somebody from uh the Migos group, somebody, I don't know what was said that made dude pop off, but it looked like dude popped off, and that's what started the whole thing. It looked like they was trying to defend Quavo because Quavo was trying to walk away. I don't know if the dude tried to approach or what. You know what I mean? And dude was trying to do his job, as security or as his man. But it's just unfortunate, man. And it seemed
Like,
like, Quavo, like I said, he was trying to diffuse the situation by walking away. It was something minor. They were talking about a basketball game or playing basketball or something like that. And maybe they were shooting dice prior to that. But like I said, looked like to me, Quavo was like, oh, this shit ain't even worth even arguing over with dude. I'm out of here. Like, you know what I mean?
do you
And
think do
dude's
you think
man,
do you think that if it was a dice game, Quavo tried to walk off without paying, son?
no, I don't think so. No, I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
think
think it
so.
was that.
No, I mean, why? Why? I'm
So
sure he got the money to. I'm sure he got the money to pay something. So
I think that Quavo and them dudes should have been definitely more protected in that environment they was in. You know what I'm saying? That is not their part of town. We know Jay Prince. We know, his son, things like that. I guess they supposedly run Houston, and I believe that those dudes were around, and,
it's possible.
you know,
It's possible.
they should have been. To me, I feel like they should have been more safe up in there. If they man pulled out the hammer and just started blasting just like that, that shit is crazy. But homeboy did pop off though. Whoever that was did pop off, but it should have been a little bit more love in the
On that situation.
yeah, in that environment,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like I said,
For what? That's what I'm here. Exactly.
you,
Why? Why? For what? For some words exchange?
You know how I get, man. You ever saw the Boondocks, man? I was just watching the Boondocks the other day, man. And they had an episode called The Nigga Moment. You feel me? I don't know if you seen it, man, but you know, that was just a nigga moment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Niggas just being, you know, playing ignorant out there, no security. You know, just had a nigga moment and it just turned into a fucking disaster. You dig?
Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. It's like we see this shit all the time. Um, you know, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man, which is he's a fucking legend. He was trying to do something great in his community, you know, who has somewhat of a security, but for the most part, you know, moved around by himself in his neighborhood. And now this is in your own neighborhood.
Right.
And this is how I feel. If you're going to leave outside of your neighborhood or wherever you live at, and you are a celebrity or rapper, I should say, because now they're saying that's the most dangerous job to have now in the States.
It's to be a rapper.
So in the world, is to be a rapper. Because if you look, there's like a rapper dead, one rapper for each year since 2018, something like that.
But this
You know what I
right
mean?
here, but this right here though, this was a different scenario here though, man. You feel me? Like
to me,
this
it doesn't matter. To me,
a
it's
rapper's a
all it's
rapper's a rapper,
a
right?
rapper's a rapper. You gotta have extra security. That's what I was getting into. You're gonna have to have, especially when you're going into these populated cities, into these inner cities, where we come from. Um, it's a possibility that you're gonna run into situations like this, and you need the security to be able to defuse that.
Kumo C, what up, man? Hold up, man. Yo, Kumo C, what's the deal? Yo, they got new footage on AK page. Okay. What is that on the Instagram? Let me know if it's on the Instagram, G. Word up. Yeah, man. But okay, all right, boom. So let's talk about certain situations, man. The Nipsey Hussle dude, man. He tried to go in his community. He tried to open up something on I don't know where it was, Slauson, Crenshaw. I don't know where exactly it was, but he tried to put his own store in the hood, and look what happened, son. Niggas in his own hood boomed him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do something for his hood. They murdered him.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Who else? PMB Rock. You gotta blame. I blame it on the jewelry. You in the location. He shared
What
his
did he say?
location. PMB Rock. You heard of
Yeah.
that dude?
What did he say?
I said he got killed for his jewelry. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas ran down and robbed him.
Okay. Yeah. What did I say just a second ago, man? You got to be moving around here safely, man. You got to be moving around here safely. People out there, you rocking these icy chains, bracelets, watches, rings. You know what I'm saying? That's worth 30, 40, $50,000 a pop, $100,000 a pop. There's most people in our neighborhood where we come from don't see stuff like that on a day-to-day basis. You
Word.
know, when you see that, and I know when I was coming up, when I was young, I was a little wild. I might have been one of those wild ones running around trying to get it. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. People out here are starving. They're hungry.
Yeah, man. So I can't
Be
call
safe
it.
out there. Be
Danielle
safe.
Walker, man. Salute to you, man, for joining the live, man. I appreciate you, man. What you feel about this takeoff shooting, man? It's a lot circulating right now, man, as far as his man shooting him, and
Yeah, can
the
we get some
dice game
comments?
and things like that, man. They in here, you know what I'm saying? I got the cuz Kumo C, got my homegirl Danielle Walker, man. I appreciate her. It's the first time she been in here, coming from a
Comments.
different channel, man, I believe. But yes, man.
Let's hear
That's
what
my
they
that's
talking
my
about.
peoples, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. You can see the screen still, right? They just can't
Yeah,
see it on my
absolutely.
side. Let me see.
Let me get into the comments. Let's see what they talking about. I want to see their comments.
Yeah.
Because you know this is what I mean, everybody's gonna be talking about this, and then this is the conversation everybody needs to be having, because and they need to get it through to these rappers out here that's moving around out here without security, man.
I bet. So bet. You know what? They probably gonna boom the channel. Yes. Yeah, she said greetings to you. You see, you got the chat on your side there too, my G. You can see on your side.
No, I can't see no comments and none of that.
She said greetings, kings. Yes, greetings to you too, Queen. Thank you so much for, like I said, popping in, man. You know, so me and my dude, we gonna pop in some more, man. Definitely. But here we go, yo. Let me see. We gonna run it here. Let's see me, damn.
Let's take off right there.
They know y'all, but they're not gonna be disrespectful like they want it.
Nah, man, TMZ be booming shit, cuz.
She ain't talking about basketball, right? Now. Now he's saying, let's go. They start walking away, and then this is the moment they pop off. Look. You know, this is crazy. Crazy. I think.
Hold on, let it run one more time. Let it run one more time. Hold up.
They know y'all, but they're not gonna be disrespectful like they want it. Don't play like that, bro. Hey, let go. I ain't finna sit
Yeah, dog.
Yo.
Yeah,
yo.
dog.
And you see, it seemed like to me, yeah, it seemed like to me they was mad. It seemed like to me they was mad that also that he was gonna walk away from the situation too, you know, because right after that they popped off. So it was like, you know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, Cool Mo said, looks like the Migos people cracked it off first. You know, oh, what you saying? They shot the first bullet, or son snuff homie first? What you saying there, Cool? What you saying? Mr. S is in the building, man. We're shaking, man. How you? Yo, I don't know how they do homie like that. That shit is crazy, G's. Oh, yo, the cuz said homie snuff popped off first. The one, you know, Migos do TakeOff man, I guess. Quavo man must have popped off first.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Dude with the blue and white products popped off first. I don't know who that was, but you know, it seemed like he was with the group.
See, my homegirl Danielle Walker talking some shit, man. She's saying, you know, it looks kind of funny how the Chucky doll was there before the whole shit popped off. You feel me? Like it was some strange demons in the air type shit. You feel me? Halloween night. You know, you got a Chucky doll in the air. You feel me? What you feel about certain energy, my nigga? What you feel about that, G?
They do say, you know, certain energy, you know, brings negativity, you know. So I mean, I'm you know, that's I mean, that's just speculation if you ask me. I mean, you don't, you know, that's getting too deep. Yeah. But that is kind of deep, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But when you look back at certain things that, like for instance, the dude that got shot on the live, I don't know, I forget the dude's name. After following the Nipsey Hussle killing, dude was talking a lot of, you know, putting a lot of bad energy out there in the air. And right as he was on live, you know, he got killed. So yeah, I mean, you gotta watch what you do, watch what you say. You better watch the energy that you put out. You know, try to always put out that positive energy, and you get back the positive energy. You put out the negative energy, you're gonna get negativity. So I do believe that, you know.
So yeah. I don't know,
But
man.
as far as the Chucky doll, I think that's sort of a reach a little bit. The Chucky doll, though.
That's you know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know, it is what it is, man. It's crazy though, man. Halloween night, man. You know that shit. I say stay in the house, man. I stay. You know, I don't know. These is young dudes too, man. 28 years old, man. These dudes is young. They want to go out. They want to have fun. They feel they invincible, son. They feel they invincible, so they gotta, you know.
But listen, are you even safe in your own home nowadays?
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, we could talk about it because look what happened a few days ago.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Danielle Walker said a 23-year-old dude was shot and a 24-year-old girl was shot, man. So it was two people that was hit. Hey Danielle, was they in critical? Anybody else got killed or you know?
Nah, they.
Yeah. You see the chat, right?
Nah.
Oh, you ain't pull up the YouTube page? It's on the YouTube page, man.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, Randy Nickels TV. How many screens you got, man? You got 2 screens?
No, I got 1 screen, but I can sidebar it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to get... Yeah, they okay? Oh, okay. That's what's up. Went to the hospital in their own vehicles. Okay, got you, man. But yo, man, I ain't gonna front, man. That shit is sad to see, man. That shit was messed up, man, to see homeboy laid out on the floor like that, man, bleeding out through his head and shit, man. That shit, and you know, you got your own. Damn, son, that shit is crazy.
There's nothing you can do, and it's like nothing you can do to help him. It's like that shit is. But you just imagine how he feels about that shit, like you know.
That's all you could do is imagine how the man feels, son.
Imagine how his family feel, you know.
And let me ask you something. What you feel about, you know, people recording these events that goes down, you know, as far as, you know, people getting shot and murdered and taking the footage and posting it on the internet and things like that. What do you feel? Do you feel like is it, you know, good for educational purposes, or do you feel that people should be more considerate for the family, friends, and things like that? What do you feel?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you need to be considerate. Absolutely, you should be considerate of what you posting, and if you do post something, it should be edited, man. It definitely should be edited. You don't want to see, especially, you know, we got young kids out here that's, you know, viewing all this social media content that we putting out there.
All right, but I'm gonna
and,
ask you. Hold on. But I'm gonna ask you though, with the young kids, okay. Could it be a learning experience for the young kids to see this, for them to say, well, yo, I don't want to go out like this. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, as a rapper, you can probably go out like this too, so you could be be cautious, or, you know, is it, you know?
You know, what I think is that, you know, while a lot of these videos that being put out there, even if it's not a celebrity, you know, it's dehumanizing, and it's you know, it's like the more stuff you see, you become desensitized to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see people that are celebrities. So if you ask me, you know, this type of stuff it makes you feel less for people, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Right. My girl Danielle said, think people should be more considerate, man, especially this early. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Definitely. It is, but it's sad to see that though. People go out like that on live stream, back in the days before the internet, all we do is hear it on the news. There's nobody ever holding a camera. There's
Right.
nobody ever really holding a camera, catching all this footage and things like that. And now we in a day and age where, everybody got a phone. Instead of calling 911, they're quick to pull their phones out and start recording and, post shit, try to get clout. But maybe
But listen, let me tell you, I've seen some. I don't mean to interrupt, but I've seen some instances myself, live stuff that goes on in the street, and my first reaction is not to pull out my phone and record what's going on. Like, my first reaction is let me make sure I'm in a safe area away from this BS because I don't want to be, accidentally shot.
But probably in that case, you know what I'm saying, people already had their phones out, recording the dice game, recording the argument, you know what I'm saying, recording for waiting to see what happens next, you feel me? And, this shit probably was still on record. I'm not justifying, but, but that, nah, man.
Right.
But after the shots was over and, homie was laying on the floor, they shouldn't have pulled their phone out and recorded that. That was greasy.
Right. That's wrong.
That was fucked up.
I'm not thinking about recording somebody dying on the ground. Come on. Like that's kind of cold-hearted for you to just be, without you trying to even think about rendering aid, your first thing to do is pull out your phone, your camera phone, and start recording.
My question
to get lights.
My question is there a bag for you sending that footage to TMZ? You call up TMZ and be like, yo, look, listen, man, I got the footage of, rest in peace, TakeOff laid out. Are you going to cash at me? How do they do it? Like, how does that work? That's the question I have. How does that work?
Yeah, so they are paid for this footage.
They got to be. They
are paid for this footage. And the thing is, this should be some kind of, I think if there was some kind of repercussions for these videos being put out on TMZ and things of that nature, then, if the family had the rights to sue TMZ or whoever's putting out this footage, all this stuff would stop.
I mean, I don't know if they could sue, because that's their people's footage. That's their footage that they own, kind of type shit. You feel? It's their phone, it's their footage. So they
that's
can't.
What I'm saying.
Really,
Well, that's what I'm saying. The laws need to be changed, because it's kind of like.
See, Danielle Walker agree. I don't know if she agree with me, but that's what I'm getting from that. Trying to make a profit to sell it to the news. You know what I'm saying? That's why these people record it, sell it to TMZ. But I want to know how the business deal goes down. Like, and shout out to Mr. S. He in the building. Invasion of privacy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Right. Right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, what was he saying? What you feel though? What you feel? Do you feel that? How you feel they do it? Is it a business deal? You think they do it that way?
It's probably some kind of a contract that TMZ will have. They probably email them or have them sign, with the amount posted, in that email. And once
you're the one with the footage that goes and be like, yo, man, I got this footage. I need that. Know what I mean?
Okay. Right. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it's some, that's what I'm assuming, that's what was taking place. Because why would they I'm sure they didn't just send the video to them without getting paid for it.
Okay. My girl Danielle Walker put this in the air. She said possibly can sue. like Kobe, wife suing for putting pics of her daughter's death out there without permission.
Right.
Right. Okay. Okay. I could agree with that. I could agree with that.
I think there's but no, I think there is some kind of steps that they got to take prior to, like, there's got to be like some kind of warning, like, yeah, you need to take this down before this legal action
Yeah,
takes place.
that could probably happen as well too.
So that's why TMZ kind of jumps. They are everywhere. They everywhere, so they kind of get the jump on it before there's any kind of legal notice put out there, and then they have to retract it. So,
but I got a little rebuttal for Danielle. What do you feel though? That it's police. It was okay. I can't say that because I think they did take pictures from their personal phone. The police did take pictures of their from their personal phone, and shared it in a bar or somewhere with other, friends and colleagues of theirs, for them. You're right. They can definitely probably sue. But do you think that they can sue the news though, the actual news, TMZ, who puts the news out there? You think that can happen? If you're still in the building? But yeah, man. Sad day, man. What time? When did you hear about this, man? When did you hear about this man?
I heard about it around, I would say, about 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
My son was telling me when he came home that he had, when I asked him about it, he said he had heard about it first thing this morning. And the kids in school was, I guess had some kind of video footage, things of that nature. But it was already out there. It seemed to me as soon as it happened, there was stuff surfacing already.
Possibly because they have to wake up to the world finding out before they can get the information from the police. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's crazy too.
Yeah.
It's like,
imagine, God damn,
yo. What if Offset?
Dan, you made me feel bad right there, man. Because
she hit it right on the head. She hit it right on the head.
Because I got children, G. You feel me? And I can't just imagine just waking up and hearing some shit like that on the news. My son is a superstar, and then I wake up to hear this shit. Ah, man, that should have crushed me, G. That shit is crazy. Word.
Imagine Offset, having to hear from one of his, somebody from his circle or his wife having to run, see it online and having to tell him that before he, you know what I mean? That it's crazy, man, how information flows today. Back in the day, you had to wait to get that news straight from the police. They come to your house, take their hat off, things of that nature, or you get a phone call. Now you get it. You get to see it before you're even greeted.
You go right on your phone. You go right to Instagram and you start scrolling and you like, what the hell? That shit is bananas, man. The way how I heard it this morning, though, man, this shit is sad, man. I'm waking up to my dude, man. Shout out for No Fame, man. I listen to that dude on the I guess from 7 to about 10 o'clock every morning on YouTube, man. And he had a show, man. And he just had to switch the whole show up and tell us, like, yo, man, TakeOff, lost his life this morning and we got to switch it up. This is like about 7 this morning. I'm like, God damn. That shit changed my whole day. I'm like, the Migos, TakeOff? What? You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. For No Fame gang, man. Word up. For real, but yeah, man.
Yeah, from my understanding, they be having security with them. They be having security with them.
Well,
It don't be just their homeboys.
it probably didn't. They probably didn't need security right then and there. Maybe because it was
Also been
family
a private
ties.
event.
It was family ties right there. They in Houston. They supposed to be comfortable. It looked like they supposed to be comfortable right there, but somebody popped off. Them dudes. If it was anybody in their entourage, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes be wild that popped off. Them dudes be wilding though, because we just saw a video of Quavo and TakeOff popping off on the big security dude. So that they get busy, they perform, but how you can't. I don't know, man. You gotta be humble, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody, niggas, people ain't fighting nowadays too, man. Anytime they could just draw down, and it's just one time. And you never come back, yo. That's it. Could just be one time, dog. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, we living in a crazy world today, man. Back in the day when we were growing up, man, we can get the fighting and then dap it up right after the fight. And everything is squashed,
Word.
Today,
that should have been a situation where they squared up, and you know what I'm saying, because it should have been family right there. I think, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. They was in the middle somewhere shooting dice, but I know it should have been people there to protect those dudes and from dudes drawing their hammers and shit. But
I mean, they know who. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know who did it. Whether or not they're going to speak on it, I'm pretty sure somebody may or may not come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They may or might not point somebody out or give a name up, which is also another thing. Like, let's talk about that. Like, the fact that in these situations, a lot of the times, and where we come from, that it's a taboo to be the one that is pointing the finger, saying, "Oh, this person did that, and the third."
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you're in a tight group, you're in a tight knit. Just like you said, they had a private event. It's only but 40 people there. I'm guaranteed. I'm sure everybody knew everybody there. Right?
Definitely. I believe everybody knew everybody there.
Are you gonna be the one? Are you gonna be the one that point out your homeboy?
Or they knew the main dude that run that whole Houston squad there, man. They you know what I'm saying? I felt they was safe, man. You feel me? And like my girl said, man, TakeOff was the most laid back dude in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see him huffing and puffing or nothing like that, but I don't know, man. It shit is sad, man. That shit is crazy. Well, rest in peace to that man TakeOff, man. I don't know what else to say about that, man. I hope everybody just be safe, be cool. I hope they learn a lesson from this. You know what I'm saying? As far as gambling, dice game, unsecured, gambling.
Yeah.
I feel that
what do you think?
I feel that you should be in a casino. There should be a spot where you are shooting CeeLo in a casino. Is there CeeLo in a casino? No.
Should there be? There be?
There should be. You know what I'm saying? It should be.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely, man.
You got the crap table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know how to play crap. I know CeeLo though, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. What do you take from this kind of situation, man? What is the lesson learned here?
The lesson I learned is be humble, no gambling, and you know what I'm saying?
Protect yourself at all times.
That's it, man. That's what I got, man. I ain't got nothing else, man. For real.
Protect yourself at all times, man. And watch who you hanging out with, man. If Quavo was big enough and was able to walk away, willing to walk away from that situation, I feel like whoever they was with should have been able to walk away too.
Another thing too, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to be the bigger man. Let's try to be the bigger man, son, and just try to de-escalate the situations because, you know, somebody could get shot, killed, hurt
Nothing.
bad, man.
Nothing. Nothing.
For nothing. You hear the shit that's so crazy that sounds so stupid to me is like the dude said, "Yo, was it you play? We played basketball? Didn't you? We was in the gym the other day. From playing dice to basketball to somebody getting murdered." Don't trust nobody but God, my homegirl say, man. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact, man. Word. These events, man, see, I don't know, man. You know, like I said, young dudes, they be thinking they invincible too, man. They think it can't happen sometimes. They think it's a safe environment, man. But you gotta open up that third eye, man, and feel that energy out, man, and de-escalate certain situations, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just de-escalate, man, because two negatives is just gonna grow to more negative, man. So you gotta be the one to just try to cut that.
Who else is on it? Who else is on the you got any more listeners in?
Nah, man, we got my girl Danielle. She's showing the most love right now, man. Kumo C was in the building. Mr. S was here. They probably had a couple of low riders that ain't leave no comments or nothing, man. But it's all good, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming up in here, man, and showing some love, man. We gonna be back on again, man. We gotta do this shit more often, man. For real, man. I'm back like I never left, man. Me and the boy Kev, man. We here. You know, y'all probably gonna be seeing more guests up here. You know, man, but I appreciate y'all just stopping by, man, and just showing the love, man. And you know.
Yeah, we need to be on here. We need to be over here talking about and celebrating, you know, some of the good stuff that's, you know, that you know.
Yeah, man, but you know, controversy and breaking and hot topics is the shit that be, you know, the people want to hear. Niggas don't want to hear nothing good, man. You know, when people hear something good, man, you know, they just push that shit to the side. Or word, he just got 1 million. Or word, he just opened up a school. Oh, that's good. Pum, off to the next. You don't give a fuck.
Right. And this thing is gonna be trending for I don't know how long. I mean, you see how long the Nipsey Hussle thing went on for over a year.
Word.
Over a year. And then we still talking about it. You know?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, you know, that case is excuse me, that case is over. Homeboy's locked away. He's never coming back. You know, I don't know how long he's locked in for, but you know. It is what it is, man. Yo, so what's up, man? What's up? You got you still be on the road often and shit, man?
Nah, I've been trying to do some more local stuff, man. I need to be, you know, home, the fam, you know, and I got some other business stuff that's going on, you know, with the checklist and exponential gains.
Okay.
So I've been working on that a lot more. You know, trying to get, and then I got some other drivers that I'm trying to bring on. So I'm trying to set up some things with coming out of the port. So I got some people working with trying to get that thing going.
All right, cool. No doubt, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to call it a quits right now. You know what I mean? You want to give you any final thoughts on this takeoff joint, man, before we get out of here? Like I said, I want to thank everybody that's stopped in the building. One more time, man. Let me know what's going on.
I mean, I think we already did. I mean, I think we hit it on the head, man. You know, just, you know, be safe out here, man. Be cool. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? De-escalate. and just be ready, because you got to be ready nowadays anywhere. You know what I mean? Anywhere you go, it could be a mass shooting anywhere. Every single day is a mass shooting. So you never, you can be going to the grocery store with you, your wife, and your kids, and some shit pop off. You just gotta be ready, be prepared. You know what I mean? Stay with that thing if you got it. If it's legal. Definitely.
No doubt, man. Well, yo, man, Randy Nichols, my man King Kev in the building, man. We'll be back with another one real soon. Like, share, subscribe, tell your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Come F with us. We gonna be back on again. You might catch us today, you might catch us tomorrow. Like I said, man, I want to thank Danielle and everybody else, man, that been showing love tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for joining me. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for joining me, man. You just might be the one, man. We gonna do this, man. We gonna do this, man.
Okay.
Know what I mean? 2080, man. You
Got you. 2020, this guy. This guy's here.
Word up, man. But we be back with another one shortly, man. Like I said, man, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification for new content. Follow Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm on Twitch. Follow King Kev on Facebook. You know what I mean? What is it? What you join us? Instagram.
I'm also on Instagram, King Kev.
King Kev.
Royal Empire.
Royal Empire, man. Go look for my boy, man. And we out of here, man. Randy Nichols, King Kev, we in the building. We out, man. One.